We are here with the final part of the Lakers franchise series. I hope you guys enjoyed the first two episodes. They were long ones, so I appreciate it a lot if you watched them through. In episode 1, we went through LeBron's final seasons in the NBA. Unfortunately, we were not able to win a championship. We lost in a few conference finals, and then we went through the AD era in the last episode, where we went to our first finals together since the bubble, but we ended up losing in 6 of the Pistons. But we bounced back next year, the following year, this most recent season, and ended up sweeping the NBA finals. We kind of dominated the playoffs as well, going 16-3. And yeah, this is going to be the final part. Like I mentioned, it is going to be the final saga of this team's era. I'd appreciate it if you drop a like on this video, especially if you guys enjoyed the series as well and you're excited for the next one. But yeah, we're going to probably do 2 or 3 seasons here today to wrap this all up. AD is in his age 36, going in his age 37 season. He has a $43 million player option. I think if he opts out, that might be the end of AD's time in LA. I think him going out with a bang would be nice. We ended up winning with Lonzo Ball back here as well. He's got a $31 million player option. I feel bad for Lonzo though. So he spent 2 years in LA, we know, 2 years in New Orleans, 3 years in Chicago. Then he did 1 in Denver, 1 in Orlando, 2 in Boston, and then 1 in LA. He's been bouncing around so many times, but he was such a big part of our championship run. We got Keegan Murray under contract for next year as well, 24 mil. I think that's a steal. Dyson Daniels, this is definitely a steal. He broke out for us in the playoffs. Baba Miller, I think, could also be traded in this offseason. He had a bench role. We ended up moving Dyson Daniels to the 3, and we started Reed Shepard, who will need a contract extension. We drafted him 22nd overall back in 2025. The dude's just been an elite shooter. I'm excited to see what Alton Patton can do next year as well. Tyus Jones, man, this dude has been super underrated for us. He's been here for 5.5 years, and I don't regret trading for him one bit. So let's advance here to the 2029 offseason. Jimmy Butler retires, so does Tobias Harris and Kyrie Irving. Shout out to the 2011 draft class. And then shout out to the 2012 draft class. Lillard, Middleton, Beal, Levine retires. Wow, he also got traded midseason also. He was traded for, who was it? I remember seeing his name. Derrick Jones Jr., yeah, he regressed hard. There was the big trade between Gregory Jackson and Lauri Markkanen this year. Mike Malone retires. Lillard, Butler, and Kyrie are heading to the Hall of Fame. And they get their jersey retired by their former or current teams right now. Some of them were former teams, though, at this current save. We did trade any random first-round picks we had. Okay. I mean, I sold my soul for a championship, so I'm not going to get upset. But that Memphis pick at 3 was one we traded for Lonzo Ball. I was striking out left and right on trying to trade for guys in the last episode. And that pick ends up being number 2. So that could hurt us long term if this is like a Scoot Wemby draft. And there's 2 studs, but we have our pick at 30. But we won a championship, so I can't get upset at all. Darvin Ham's a free agent. I think I'm going to bring him back. Yep, so he's going to finish this series as the Lakers head coach. And yeah, is there top 2 studs in this draft? It looks like Leonard Fleming and maybe Jonathan Hayes. So his ceiling's a Hall of Fame. Wow. And then Jonathan Hughes. Kevin McHale. Ugh, okay. Yeah, it looks like there's 2 studs in this draft. I'm not moving Dyson Daniels. Dalen Terry, I did use my mid-level exception on last year. I think if we move Baba Miller, we could use him. Now, we could trade Baba Miller on draft night. And I'm kind of intrigued in picking up Miles Turner, but he's 33 years old and he's definitely regressing. I just thought about moving maybe 80 to the 4 and Turner at the 5 would be kind of fun. Man, I'd love Herb Jones, but I don't know. He's just making a lot of money. 23 mil. I mean, that's only 6 mil more. He'd come off the bench for us. I'm not going to do this just because we have so many guards. Like, we have, I guess Lonzo and Tyus are both free agents, but we have Patton, we have Shepard. I guess Daniels is technically a wing. I just don't need Herb Jones. Walker Kessler's coming off a pretty down year. Where are the Nets picking in this draft? 1. I was going to say, could we maybe move up? Because Baba Miller is definitely better than Kessler. But this is a time where I could take on some salary. Maybe we can get Gregory Jackson, who was traded. He didn't really play all that well, at least shooting the ball, but he was good in the finals against us. I mean, he's got $35 million, which is a lot of money. I don't think I would play him at the center spot if I let AD walk. So I guess that's the problem. You know what? I'm going to wait till I think the start of free agency to trade Baba Miller to see if I need cap space at all, because I don't want to take on like a huge contract if I need that money. So Hughes goes number 1. Chucky Gibbs goes 2. Mac Johnson 3. There goes Leonard Fleming to the Celtics anyway at 4. All right, so not the pick that we gave them, but still a nice selection there. The 5th pick was traded for 7 and 33. And we have the last pick in the first round. I'm going to take Antoine Gordon here. So Hughes is a 77 overall at the age of 22. Chucky Gibbs, okay, not Gibbs. 81 overall at the age of 21. Mac Johnson, 79 at 19. Fleming, 18, or 19 years old, 78 overall. Wow, Jordan Wright, the 4th. I thought that said point guard. But he's a 6'11 power forward. He looks really good too. Nice top 6 in this draft. So we're going to say Gordon, he is a 75 overall. That's not too bad. So AD and Alonzo both opt out. Yeah, Tyus Jones is a $0 team option. That's not very realistic. He wouldn't play for free. No matter how much you love LA and how rich you are, you would not play this game for free. So I'm going to be a man of my word. I'm going to keep it realistic. I do want to bring him back. I hope I still will have bird rights on him. I should. Alton Patton definitely going to be picking up his team option. You got Evan Mobley as a free agent. You could be intrigued. Reed Shepard gets the qualifying offer. So at the moment, we probably do have cap. Yeah, we have about 51 million. But AD's a free agent, so is Lonzo, Tyus Jones, and Reed Shepard. Lonzo's got no offers. AD has 8. He's got a $34 million deal from the Mavericks. I'm very intrigued in bringing in Evan Mobley, but I don't think he would sign with us. Giannis is 34. I think I'd just bring back AD at that point. Jalen Green is unrestricted. I don't know. I got to target, I think, a big man if we did let AD walk. I don't know, though. We might be able to get Evan Mobley. I'm going to simulate one day. And if we get Evan Mobley, I think I'm going to take it. He's, 9 years younger than AD. I don't know if he's from California. Oh, yeah, he's from San Diego. He went to USC. So let's advance a day, and we get Evan Mobley. Okay, we're going to sign Evan Mobley. I think it's a no-brainer. We have to move on with the old AD, and we bring in somebody that's a beast. One of the best defenders in the league. He's coming off a weird shooting season, but I'm not worried. We're going to get him back on track here in LA. I might have to make a trade or something with this, so we're going to have to renounce the rights on everybody. Reed Shepard, I'd have to let walk. It looks like I have to clear up about $4 million. I mean, Tyus Jones is sadly gone. But yeah, we can easily clear up that $4 million. So I'm going to look to move either Baba Miller or Dalen Terry. All right, so we're going to be sending Baba Miller to the Washington Wizards. We have some relationship. The Russell Westbrook trade, right? Baba Miller does have an $18 million team option next year. That makes his contract a little bit more valuable. We're going to be getting a guy by the name of Marty Waters. He's a 6'8 small forward out of Texas. He was the 15th overall pick in last year's draft. He shot 37 from 3, 87 from the line this previous season. I don't know if I could snag like a lottery protected first round pick in this as well. They would want swap Taylor Jeffries. Yeah, I would just maybe do a straight up. Unless you would give me like your 2032 first round pick. Okay, would you do this straight up? Waters for Miller. They do agree to that. So it's a 1-for-1, but we free up some much needed cap. So yeah, with us bringing in Evan Mobley and wanting to keep Reed Shepard, Lonzo and Jones are gone. I feel bad about Lonzo just because he's been bouncing around. But hey, he got a ring. Finally got a ring with us. Tyus Jones, I'm hoping 2K does some weird bird rights thing and I can bring him back. Maybe see him with Alonzo. Actually not have to renounce the rights on one of these guys, but Shepard, we actually have $7 million after this as well. But Shepard could theoretically play point guard. It'd actually probably be a solid point guard for us. But yeah, like 80's got a $60 million cap hold, like Lonzo at 38. I have to do it, and Tyus Jones as well. So let's not renounce the rights on Shepard. Let's get Evan Mobley. I'm ecstatic about this. Lonzo has an $8 million offer from the Raptors. AD still might go to the Mavericks. We'll keep an eye on that, obviously. And he did not sign yet. The Knicks come in $42 million for 1 year. You know what? He goes to New York. That is pretty cool. And boom, it is finalized. Evan Mobley is an LA Laker. Let's lock up Reed Shepard now on a 4-year deal. Boom, 4 years, $46 million. Okay, 2K. You're going to let me sign Lonzo and Jones back. See, why are you so weird with your bird rights thing? I mean, I'm happy about that. So we're going to bring back Lonzo Ball on a 3-year deal. Going to come out to $90 million. But you probably want a 3-year deal. I'll give him a player option. I'll be nice, but that means we're going to flat rate that so it doesn't go up. So we give him the player option. He gives us the flat rate contract. And then for Tyus Jones, do we want to bring him back? So right now we're, I guess, going to start Antoine Gordon at center. Sure. Let's see what he can do. We have, or no, Mobley's going to be the 5 because we got Keegan Murray. Unless we started Keegan Murray at the 3, Daniels, no. So Mobley will be the center. Well, Murray at the 4, Daniels at the 3, possibly Patton at the 2, or Shepard. And then, yeah, I guess we'll bring back Tyus Jones as well if we can. Now he's just going to get a 2-year deal, and we're going to throw a team option on that because he's a little bit older, and I think he's going to regress. So we get Lonzo Ball back. I like for him to have a home now here. I'm sure being from Chino Hills, playing at UCLA, being in a Laker, he'd want to come back as well, and he just won a championship with us. Tyus Jones, let's sign, and then let's get some big man depth. Xavier Tillman, he's been here for a while. Thomas Bryant as well. PJ Washington, he's been here at one point. And let's get one more point guard. Who else has been here? Peyton Pritchard, I believe you have been here as well. So we're going to bring back some familiar faces. Giannis goes back to the Bucks. That's cool that he never ended up leaving Milwaukee. Jalen Green goes to Miami. Miami's had some fun players here. AD does end up going to the Knicks. Nasir Cunningham resigns with the Suns. And Evan Mobley decides to regress. Okay, whatever. Lonzo Ball regresses a little bit. Murray up to an 84. Dyson Daniels up to an 89. And yeah, we got some regression down here. Thomas Bryant went down 3 overalls. Damn. I am excited about this new era of Lakers basketball. We go from LeBron to AD to Evan Mobley as kind of our face of the franchises. So it's going to be Lonzo. I think I'm going to start Alton Patton, Daniels, Murray, Mobley. We'll have Shepard, Tyus Jones. Yeah, Jones down to a 79. Marty Waters, Dalen Terry. And then we want Antoine Gibson getting some minutes as well. Not Gibson, Gordon. I'm thinking of the Commanders running back. So Dalen Terry, I mean, he might actually be out of the rotation. He shot the ball well last year. I did give him that 3-year deal. That was very silly of me. I think he'll be the first guy in case of any injuries, but since we traded for Marty Waters, I think he's going to be the odd man out. I do, just for the start of the season. Antoine Gordon, about 12 minutes. Tyus Jones, about 20. Marty Waters, about 20 as well. Shepard, about 28. Mobley, 35 is good. Murray, 33. Daniels, 33. Patton, 28 is fine. Lonzo, 29. And then let's do 2 more to Daniels, yes. So, system proficiency, 4-star balance, Mobley at 5. Oh, I thought it was interesting, but I guess Patton's not the greatest fit in the world. And just looking at some shot tendencies, like we want Evan Mobley to have probably a 95 shot tendency, but I want to make sure that he's not taking a ridiculous amount of threes yet because he hasn't proven to be a great 3-point shooter, so that's going to go down to about a 25. Daniels can be at an 88, same with Keegan Murray. Lonzo at a 70, he could still be effective. 77 to Patton's good. About 65 to Waters, 65 to Jones. Terry, when he plays, can be at a 65. And then Shepard at a 77. So, let's see. First game of the year, home against the Jazz. We lost by 3. Damn. Evan Mobley had 32, 10, and 5. Shepard at 26. Daniels 17. Ty Jones had 10 assists off the bench. I'm excited for this next game on November 30th as well. The game against AD. That's not his return to the Staples Center. We end up dropping 135 against the Kings here. Road game against the Clippers. Road game. We end up beating them by 2. Scoot at 32, but Keegan Murray with 29. And Reed Shepard breaks his hand. He's out 4 to 6 weeks. That sucks. We beat the Rockets by 15 and then beat the Hornets by 5. So we are currently, 4-1 on the season. Keegan Murray 29. Daniels went off. So did Evan Mobley. That is the big 3. And then you have Murray, Lonzo, and then there's Mobley. All right. Well, Reed Shepard gets the new contract extension. We see got his bag, but now he's really hitting the injury bug. He tears his right Achilles. He's out for the season. Damn. That really does suck. He was coming off just such an elite shooting start. 66% true shooting, a 50-40-90 season. Oh, that's probably going to hurt his development as well. Like I said, at least he got his bag. So, Tyus Jones, you're going to be the 6th man, I think. Yeah, 25 minutes a night. Marty Waters, you're off to a great start. Holy crap, you can get about 25 minutes as well. Gordon, probably about 15. We're going to do 12 to Dalen Terry as I'm about to sneeze, and we got about 3 more minutes. Let's see Alton Patton. Yeah, let's see what you can do. You can hopefully start hitting your free throws, but we're 12-4 in the moment. Like, first game without Reed Shepard, who steps up off the bench. Well, we ended up losing by 14. Evan Mobley at 40 and 10. Yikes. All right, first game against Anthony Davis since he did go to the Knicks, and we ended up blowing them out. They got Jeremy Shohan. They got Aid Holloway. AD, how's he doing so far? 23 and 10. I'm glad. I hope he has a really good season from them. We dropped 134. Mobley 35 and 12. 26-point triple-double for Dyson Daniels. 15 points in 15 minutes for Dalen Terry. That's why you have depth, folks, because a key guy to your roster like Reed Shepard could just tear his Achilles randomly in 2K. I still can't believe Paolo Banchero had to retire a couple years ago due to injury. All right, so it just hit 2030 at the moment. Not doing this trade. We are 25 and 8. We were just 24 and 8. It's pretty cool for Kobe. And okay, we're on a really good win streak. Holy crap, we're killing it. Okay, I want to pause it. I want to see what win streak we're on, please. Wow, we really do get one of these every year. 18 games. Oh my goodness. I wish you could see those stats over those 18 games, but it goes into 2 different months. But I'm sure Evan Mobley, yeah. Told you I'd fix him. I mean, not the greatest three-point shooter, but he's never really been like elite throughout his career, and he's definitely improved since his like rookie season. But 23 and 14, 3.5 assists, over a steal and block a night. The dude's a stud, 60% true shooting. 21 points per game for Keegan Murray, 27 and 7 for Dyson Daniels. Elton Patton's having the best year of his career. I'm sure he'd be in the most improved conversation. Lonzo's averaging 8 assists, 4 rebounds, and shooting 44 from downtown. Marty Waters is just the most efficient guy ever, 65% true shooting. Antoine Gordon's been pretty good. I want to say good, and now I want to say everything. So if we look at the award races, Wemby number 1 in MVP. It'd be nice to get an MVP here with Evan Mobley. He's joined with another LA guy in Scoot Henderson, Luka Doncic, and Xavier Booker. There's Walt Cheeks on Rookie of the Year. Leonard Fleming, not the guy we could have taken with the Grizzlies pick. That was Chucky Gribbs. It's been fine. Nothing crazy. There is Sixth Man of the Year. Cason Wallace leading that race. Depoy Mobley is number 3. No AD. And then most improved, yeah, Alton Patton is number 3. Nasir Cunningham is 4. Okay, and Elliot Kane is number 1. Guess, yeah. All right, so win streak at 19 games. I guess I might as well stop it or I'll stop seeing you guys when we end up losing a game, which might be never again. Okay, there it is. See, it's nice when you're the Lakers because I can be like, yeah, Evan Mobley from California, SoCal, you'd go to the Lakers. What happens when I'm doing a Minnesota Timberwolves rebuild or a Utah Jazz or a Memphis Grizzly? It's gonna get tough. That's what I really need to like build through the draft in those. So you have Ja and Jokic as the captains. I'm sure Mobley. Yep, Mobley and AD. Is that awkward? On the starters together, did we get anybody else? Yes, Dyson Daniels is a reserve on Team Jokic. Let's go. No Geek and Murray, though. Whoa, Tyrese Halliburton for Daniels and Murray. I mean, I'm not going to do this. No, but interesting offer. So it is now the 2030 trade deadline. We are 31 games above 500. I'd assume we're the 1 seed. Yep, we have a 3-game lead over the Portland Trailblazers. They still got Anthony Simons and Shaedon Sharpe. And yeah, they got Anders Wahlgren. He was a top pick. If you saw in the last episode, he's developing into a really nice player. I don't think I'm going to make any trades here at the deadline. I know losing Reed Shepherd hurt. I mean, how good is like the free agency market at the moment? It's all right. I mean, like there's a decent amount of like players here. I just would not have the money to sign any of these guys. Like it'd have to be Andrew Nembhard, who's not a bad player. I should probably sign him just in case like somebody else scoops him. We can get Isaiah Todd as well, who the Wizards actually took from the Rush trade. But yeah, I'm not going to make any moves. And let's go past the deadline. So I'm just hoping nobody gets hurt and we're fully healthy for the 2030 playoffs. Okay, wait, I do want to show you guys the trades. Bob Miller was traded for a great defender in Jackie Lowe. Maui Marketing was traded for RJ Barrett. Nasir Little for D'Angelo Russell. Any other top names getting moved? Nope. Joshua Primo was traded, twice in one season? Yep, he was traded to the Rockets, and then he was traded... Wait. No, I'm sorry. He was traded to the Trailblazers and then traded to the Timberwolves. All right, contract extension deadline. I actually do want to get Keegan Murray locked up on a new 3-year deal, and then for Dyson Daniels, we can lock him up on a new 3-year deal. He's gonna get paid a ton of money. Well, look who has returned at the end of the year. There's Reed Shepherd in the final week of the season. So I guess I might as well set up my playoff rotation now just to get used to it. So Antoine Gordon, solid rookie season. I know he didn't like have the greatest stat numbers, but he didn't really play a lot of minutes, and he did well. So he's gonna get about 10 minutes. This is tough. Tyus Jones was good, 9.8 points, 7.5 assists, 35 from 3, 91 from the line. He's going to go down about 20 minutes. Marty Waters was good, 63% true shooting, but he's probably going to go down to like 17 minutes for the playoffs. I want to give Shepherd about 27 minutes, and then Mobley needs to get about 37. I think Alton Patton is going to go down. He was great, though. 48 from 3, 49 from the field. He's probably going to go down to 28. Same with Alonzo since we have Tyus Jones. And then 37 to Daniels, 35 to Murray, and we'll do one more to Tyus Jones. This team is really good, man. We are 59 and 19 at the moment. We now have 62 wins, make that 63. Lonzo bruised right knee, he could play through it. Evan Mobley, first year in LA, he wins MVP. Joins a long lineage of Lakers MVPs. He's trying to become one of those Lakers legends. Walt Cheeks, Rookie of the Year. He was the 7th overall pick. Shout out to Sacramento. Cason Wallace, 6th Man of the Year. Depoy goes to Xavier Booker. Does Alton Patton get most improved? He does! 15.5 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. I can't take this guy out of the starting rotation. Darvin Ham, Coach of the Year. There is Scoot. Ja in Denver, All-NBA first team, Mobley, Booker, and Jokic. Forget Jokic is in Philly. Anders Wahlgren is All-NBA second team, Young and Garland. So we got Mobley on first team. There's AD on All-NBA third team. But yeah, Mobley on first team, defensive and All-NBA. Yeah, there's Jackie Will. I told you he's a good defender. And then no Lakers there. We get no Antoine Gordon on an all-rookie second team. So here is the play-in tournament. You got the Rockets and Suns, Jazz and Nuggets, and we are going to be taking on the Utah Jazz. Jalen Brunson still going strong at 33. Trey Johnson, he's a good player. They got Cameron Whitmore, we know how good he is. Gregory Jackson, Onyeka Okongwu, Jason Asamoah, he's pretty good. I don't know why he's not starting. Maybe even over Gregory Jackson. I don't know though. That would be tough. Lemon Phillips, he was a top pick a couple years ago. They don't really have any major injuries at the moment. So taking a look here at the season stats. Evan Mobley, we know he won MVP. Keegan Murray, 26, 2.2, 42 from 3, 93 from the line. There's Dyson Daniels, who you could say he's the face of the team. That's fine. He was Finals MVP last year. Alton Patton, career year. I would be tempted to have Reed Shepherd and Alton Patton be the backcourt. Since we've developed those guys, that would be pretty cool. But we do have Lonzo Ball and we do have Tyus Jones, so that would be tough. So all right, let's see what happens here against Utah. I mean, we should sweep them or win in 5. Patton with 20 points in 30 minutes in game 1. Game 1? Evan Mobley played 44 minutes? Are we okay with that? I don't know. Keegan Murray had 35 in game 2. Patton with 24. Shepard had 14 points. Game number 3, we end up winning this one by 24 points. Keegan Murray 24. Tyus Jones 24 and 7. Reed Shepard 26 and 6. Welcome back, Reed. And Lonzo Ball's fully healthy. We end up sweeping them. We win by 1 in game 4. Keegan Murray with 34. He averaged 29.5 in round 1. There's Dyson Daniels with a 30-piece. We're going to be taking on the San Antonio Spurs here in round 2. They have Naw, Carter, Knox, Mackenzie Mgbako, Asa Newell, Asa, I keep doing that, and Wemby. We faced them a couple times in the playoffs, and I'm pretty sure we've beaten them most times. They got Miles Bridges, Jayshawn Fuller, who is a former second overall pick, on the bench. You got Pistons, Raptors, Bulls, Hawks, and then Thunder, Timberwolves. All right, Evan Mobley, let's see how well you could do against Wembanyama. 30 and 18 in his first game. We outscored them 31-13 in the fourth quarter. Wemby did have 41 and 12, though. Did the Knicks make the play-in tournament? They did not. Yikes. Game 2, we are undefeated in the playoffs so far. We win by 28. Game number 3. Well, there goes our undefeated streak. Wemby with 29. Naw with 16 and 5 steals. Okay. Game number 4. We end up winning by 30. Murray with 35, 3 and 5. Mobley 28 and 17. 16 and 14 for Lonzo Ball. Patton at 22. And can we win in 5? Oof. Tyus Jones, high left ankle sprain. He's out for the year. Well, that hurts. He was having a very great playoff run. 55 from 3, 92 from the line. That's a 69% true shooting. So that is obviously going to give Dalen Terry some minutes. He's going to get about 10. I might go 13 to Gordon. Maybe 12 to 13 to Terry. We can do 20 to Waters, 28 to Shepard, and we could do 1 more to Lonzo Ball. Game 5 against the Spurs, we end up winning this one by 15, 22 and 19. Also 6 assists, 0 turnovers for Evan Mobley. And we're taking on the OKC Thunder in the conference finals. They got Robert Dillingham, who was the number 1 overall pick back in 2025. He's been good, not number 1 pick good. Willis Galloway, who was the 5th overall pick in 2026. Dariq Whitehead, 10th overall pick in 2023. Xavier Booker went 1.1 back in 2024. And we know where Chet went. They have Dylan Mitchell, Paul McNeil, Dick Hill, Daryl Conley, and Irving Hunter off the bench. Game 1 against the Thunder, we end up winning. Let's go by 21. Murray with 29. Waters with 23. Game number 2, we end up winning as well. That's what I'm talking about. Mobley with 27 and 18. Patton with 24. Game 3, we end up winning. And it looks like we are 1 game away from going to our 3rd straight NBA Finals. I say that, and Evan Mobley sprains his left knee. He's out 1 to 2 weeks. This is not good. Okay. All right. This is tough. 1 to 2 weeks. I'm hoping he gets day-to-day very soon. Antoine Gordon is going to be our starting center. Murray's going to play more. Daniels and Murray both going to get 39. Patton 32. Lonzo 32. Shepard 32. I got about 7 more minutes here. I think we're going to give them to Xavier Tillman. Something like that. Should we sweep the Thunder? Yeah, we still beat them without Evan Mobley. We still won by 14. Keegan Murray with 32, man. He could be your conference finals MVP. Let's see. The Raptors are going to beat the Bulls in 6, and Murray is your conference finals MVP. Scotty Barnes, your Eastern Conference Finals MVP. They got AJ Johnson, Amen Thompson. We almost traded for him. Ron Holland, Scotty Barnes, Lance Fox. No more Pascal Siakam. They do have Miles Turner, unless he is hurt. No. But yeah, wait. The Raptors. We faced them last year. We swept them. We might not have Evan Mobley. We win game 1, though, by 8 points in LA. Keegan Murray with 35. Alton Patton with 26 and 7. 16, 6, 5, 4, and 3 for Dyson Daniels. He could do it all. Game 2, we pick up a victory. Keegan Murray with 30. Daniels 28, 13, and 7. Game number 3, we end up winning 5-5. All right, let's go 36, 10, and 3 for Keegan Murray. And then Evan Mobley is back. Okay. I pressed leave rotation as it, so he didn't even play game 4. It didn't matter. Keegan Murray averages 36 points, 8 rebounds, 2.5 assists. He shot 56 from 3. We would have, we beat them without Evan Mobley. Keegan Murray, man, he is underrated as hell. So are we a dynasty yet? Is this 2028 930 Lakers team a dynasty? 3 finals in 3 years. We've been to, I think, 5 conference finals in 6 years. I don't really see a Hall of Famer in this class. Now I got to check if anybody retired due to injury. All right, draft lottery time. I don't think this is where I gave the Celtics the Nets pick. That might be in a draft later on. We have our pick at 30, in which we drafted Corey Torres and then William Wheeler at 60. I'm actually going to sign Vol. Torres is a point guard. Patton's coming back on the team option. Same with Marty Waters. You know what? I like Tyus Jones a lot, but I think I want to see Reed Shepherd get a lot more point guard minutes. So, yeah, Tyus Jones. I don't know, though. Should I let him walk? He's been here for so long. He's been here for, what, 6.5 years now? Tyus Jones is high-key a Lakers legend. Maybe more of a legend than Derek Fisher. You know what? We got to bring him back. If anything, I would like trade Lonzo. I'd want to see Shepherd start. I'm not going to move Dalen Terry, but he probably won't be in the rotation, only like if an injury happens. Tyus Jones isn't going to get many minutes in the rotation either. Let's see if like Wemby or Tatum. AD is a free agent again. Holmgren's unrestricted. Barnes, Nick Smith, Triple J, Bam. We don't have any free agents really, so it's not a stressful. I guess we had 5, but they're all guys on the minimum, so not a stressful free agency class at all. Wemby on day 1 goes to the Eastern Conference. He's like, I don't want to face the Lakers anymore. He signs a 4-year deal with the Knicks. Clippers get Nick Smith for 3 years. All right, well, sadly, the Wemby one didn't happen. The Knicks, for some reason, pivoted back to AD. Why? Wemby has 23 offers. I'm going to sign Jorge Barbosa. He actually looks pretty solid. I also got Delano Banton as well. Lonnie Walker. We've come full circle. Wait, I think Lonzo Ball. Lonnie Walker is the reason we got Lonzo Ball because we traded Lonnie Walker. Or no, we traded Austin. Or no, I lied. Austin Reeves is the reason we got Lonzo Ball because we did Lonnie Walker for campaign in the first. A lot of people were kind of hating on that trade, but we got a first-round pick out of that. I don't know if it was Baba Miller or Brandon Miller. Either way, Baba Miller worked out for us, and Brandon Miller helped us get Tyus Jones. So that Reeves or that Lonnie Walker trade was worth it. Wemby goes back to the Spurs. Tatum back to the Celtics. Not sure if you saw it, but Holmgren went to the Wizards. Mobley's up to a 95. Lonzo's starting to regress. You know what? I feel more inclined to play the players that I drafted and developed. So I'm going to start Reed Shepherd at the point guard position over Lonzo Ball. Yes, we're going to do that. So Dalen Terry is not going to play. Tyus Jones is just going to get about 13 minutes a night. Gordon 16. Waters 24. Lonzo 27. 35 to Mobley. And we're going to do 34 to the front court and 34 to Dyson Daniels. Patton can get 30 minutes, and we're going to do and we'll do 29 to Patton and Shepherd. I'm excited to see what Shepherd could do as our starting point guard. And in game 1 of the season, we end up winning by 45 points. Keegan Murray had 38, picking up where he left off. How did Shepherd do? 15, 5, and 5. Okay. I apologize for not hopping into the finals game last year against the Raptors. I guess I'm just used to kind of simulating them, especially if I'm up 3-0, even though that's what happened our first one. We got Water. Who is this Water? Oh, no, that's Marty Waters. What? He's number 49? That is disgusting. Shepherd got his man in the air. He's going to go to the rim. Oh, man. He had a jersey number change. He was always number 2. Now he's 21. Lonzo Ball's wearing number 15. That also looks weird. They got Xavier Booker on this Thunder team. I mean, they're probably going to beat us. Lonzo with a nice rebound there. Keegan Murray wearing number 43, just getting buckets. I love that. He's got 20 points. On the depoy, Xavier Booker, and he is going to miss that shot. Evan Mobley's got 15 and 14. Well, now I got to help D because, yeah, Reed Shepherd, Cannot guard Xavier Booker. All right, Evan Mobley in transition. He's too quick with the ball spin move inside. Oh, and he dunks it over like 3 people. Yeah, I love this Lakers team, man, that we've developed. And I feel like more involved with this team. Like, Shepherd means a lot to me. Dyson Daniels does. Keegan Murray does. Elton Patton. Where's Elton Patton? We got to get him in. Elton Patton's got 25. We've really developed him over time, too, man. I thought he was maybe a bust after the first, like, year and a half. But he's really grown on me. He'd probably average 20 plus if this team wasn't this good. Booker guarded by Marty Waters. Good defense by Waters. Booker's going to miss that. Nice rebound there by Mobley. So Waters has an A+3. He's got A inside. Where's Elton Patton? He's over there. He's got A mid-range as well. And he's going to get, to the line. You know, we have a chance to possibly win this game. Patton's first free throw. Good. All right, he's got an interesting release for him. And he's going to go 2 for 2. Oh, and they're cherry picking. Damn it, Derek Whitehead. We're still the Crypto.com arena, so in 2030, is Crypto still around? Shepherd off a screen. He does not get his man in the air. Marty Waters with the screen himself. Shepherd to the rim, and 1. Oh, yeah. Reed Shepherd's going to make it a 7-point game. Shepherd also has A perimeter D as well. Lonzo playing great defense. He's got A+ perimeter D, A+ steals. I should probably try to steal it. Booker over to Whitehead, over to Galloway. No way that goes in. Whoever that is gets the board, but we get the block. I think that was Mobley that ended up getting the block. Shepherd, find Patton over there. I'm an idiot. Oh, we're cherry picking with ourselves. Lonzo, I should have just pulled up there. Oh, Marty Waters for 3 in motion. Damn, that would have been nice. I honestly thought that was Keegan Murray either way. Waters might even be a better 3-point shooter. Damn, we're getting so many misses. I just kind of suck at this game. Let's go inside. Let's not turn it over. All right, Lonzo turned on the Jets, and he throws it down. It's only a 5-point game. I should really go to Keegan Murray, or not Keegan Murray, Evan Mobley on offense. I don't know why I'm not. Booker, I'm here to help. Waters, don't worry. Don't worry. No way Xavier Booker hits that. Yeah, get out of here. Mobley picks up his 17th rebound. We got Mobley in the post. I would try to drop step inside. Oh, yeah, that's easy money. And 1. Oh, that would have been nice. So we have a chance to make this a 3-point game with 90 seconds left. This would actually be a crazy comeback if I could pull it off. Mobley's got 18 and 17. Make that 19 and 17. That was dirty. Xavier Booker, you don't gotta be so mean like that. All right, quick pick and roll. Mobley and Shepherd. Let's see what we can do. Shepherd, he's gonna find. Or Mobley. No, we're gonna kick that out to Dyson Daniels, who's wide open for 3. Bang! He's got an interesting release, so thank God I got real shooting percentage on. It's a 2-point game. Dude, Booker, I gotta put Mobley on him. Can't believe Alton Patton has 27. Oh, I should have found Dyson Daniels inside. Kick that back out to Patton, over to Shepherd. Let's get a screen, Keegan Murray, maybe a pick and pop. Let's see what we could do. Not the greatest screen in the world. Kick that back out to Murray. Oh, he's wide open for 3. Yes, let's go, Keegan. You're so good. Yeah, I gotta put Mr. Mobley on Xavier Booker. Mobley! Oh my God. All right, so we're down by 3, 27 seconds. I'm going to most likely go for the 2. Unless we got Keegan Murray wide open. Oh, we kind of did. I'm going to kick this over to Dyson Daniels, who's going to cross his man up. That's going to miss. That's definitely going to miss. Why do I messed this up against what? Like the Grizzlies in the finals? Or no, it was the Pistons in the finals. And I had like that same dumb floater. Let's see if I can get a cool steal here. Come on. No. That's my fault, though, for not putting Mobley on Xavier Booker sooner. I know now if we do face the Thunder in the playoffs, I'm making sure Mobley only guards Xavier Booker. So yeah, we ended up losing that game, but that was fun to play with this team, man. I love this team. Oof, all right. Evan Mobley tears his right bicep a couple days before the trade deadline. We are 44 and 10, but we're going to be without our best player for a few weeks. We're going to advance through the deadline, though. No need to shake up this team. All right, so Evan Mobley's coming back when we're 49 and 13. Oof, Elton Patton pulls his right calf muscle a couple weeks before the season ends. He's having another amazing year for us. But he should be back around the start of April. Really any day now. We're 62 and 15. Somehow gotten better. And Evan Mobley wins back-to-back MVPs in LA. Timmy Powell is your rookie of the year. He was the 2nd overall pick, 7-1 center that went to the Pacers. Casey Wallace, 6th man of the year again in Miami. Xavier Booker wins DPOY. Barney Purdue, interesting name. He was the 46th overall pick. Guard, most improved. Darvin Ham, coach of the year again. Ja Morant broke his ribs. Oof. But he's out 1 to 2 weeks. He is there on All-NBA first team, joined by LaMelo, Mobley, Booker, and Wemby. Doncic, Garland, Anders Wahlgren, and Sir Cunningham, and AD on all second team. Damn, AD has been a great age 38 season. Maybe I should have kept him. But no, Mobley is better. Jokic got hurt. Left knee tendonitis. He's out, but he was on All-NBA third team. Mobley on all defensive first team. And in the playoffs, we are going to be taking on the OKC Thunder. Well, look at this. For my game plan against the Thunder, can I? Yep, set it where Mr. Evan Mobley is going to be guarding Xavier Booker. So we're going to do that. But now let's just see what our rotation is going to look like. Well, first I can show you guys the stats real quick. I mean, how good were our team stats? We had by far the highest rating differential. We had a great defense and a great offense. Reed Shepherd as our starting point guard this year averaged 14 and a half, 5 assists. Okay, Lonzo did average more assists off the bench. But I don't think I'm going to be playing Tyus Jones for the playoffs. I don't think we just need another point guard, you know. So, or I guess he does crack the rotation. No, he will. He's going to get just 10 minutes, though. Antoine Gordon at 16 is fine. Marty Waters is just very efficient, but I'm probably going to drop that to 20. Lonzo at 27 is good. Mobley at 36. Murray at 36. Daniels at 36. And then we could do one more to Alton Patton. Says proficiency is still 4-star balance, so let's see what happens here against the OKC Thunder. They win game 1 by 4. Can Evan Mobley not guard Booker? No, he didn't. All right on Booker, but White had 35 and 8. Come on, Dyson Daniels. We do end up winning game 2 by 54 points. Evan Mobley with 37 and 17. Marty Waters, 22. Dyson Daniels, 21. Reed Shepherd, 20. Keegan Murray at 18 and 9. That is a blowout if I've ever seen one, but we're down 2 games to 1. We lose by 23. Well, this isn't good. Dyson Daniels shot 5 for 17. Let's not lose game 4. Okay, huge win by 22. 26 for Mobley, 22 and 10 for Shepherd. Game 5, we end up with the victory by 9. Murray with 26. And then game number 6, we end up winning and advancing. We win by 9. Booker at 32. I guess you just can't stop him no matter who guards him. Mobley gets a bruised rib. He is day-to-day. He should be fine, honestly, for this series. The Mavericks backcourt is LaMelo and David Duke. He's still playing. Wow. They got Leonard Miller at the 3, Triple J at the 4, AJ Little off the bench, Frank Westbrook. They do have Jaden Ivey, but he is currently hurt. And they do have a former, Donald Towns, not who I'm talking about, a former Laker, Max Christie, who hasn't had any in-game minutes in like 5 or 6 years. Game 1 against the Mavericks, we end up with the victory by 36. Mobley, Patton, and Murray get it done. Game number 2, Mobley's fully healthy. We end up winning. We blow them out. Game number 3, we end up winning. Oh my God, yeah, it's a blowout. It's a blowout. LaMelo versus Lonzo. I forgot to mention that again. And we end up sweeping that Mavericks team. Dyson Daniels 35 and 10 in game 4. All right, we got a battle of LA here for the conference finals. They got Scoot, Jordan Wright. He's been developing so far. Jalen Duren, Nick Smith off the bench. Isaiah Elohim. He is him. He's really good. And then you got Toronto and Philly here in the conference finals. Man, are we about to face Toronto again? But Philly does have Jokic and Doncic. And how? How is this team not like the best team of all time? Either way, we'll worry about that then. And that's, yeah, I guess the first time. Well, probably not the first time they faced since the Kawhi shot, but yeah. No, wait, they literally faced each other last year in real life. I'm dumb. We take care of the Clippers in game 1. We win by 7. Game 2, we end up winning. Okay, so we had a scare in round 1, and we have yet to lose since. Alton Patton pinched nerve in the back. He could play through it. We are up 3 games to 0. Mobley 32, 15, and 4. Patton is 27. Pinched nerve in the back. What? And we end up sweeping them. We win by 12. Mobley with 32, 13, and 7. And who we're going to be taking on, it is going to be the Raptors. They almost blow a 3-1 lead. And Anders Wahlgren, wait, was he on Portland or was he always on Toronto? No, he was on Portland. He goes from Port to Tour. Wow. And he's developing, man. He's really good. 7 foot. All right, they also have Ron Holland, Trey Johnson, AJ Johnson, Lance Fox. How close was that game 7 game? Not really close at all. So we have swept the Raptors in the last 2 seasons. Are they going to win any games against us? No. Wow, we are 9-0 in the finals against them in the last 2 years. That is crazy. Game 2, there you go. You finally get a win, Toronto. I'm happy for you. Game number 3, we end up winning. Let's go by 1 point. Wow. All right, game 4, we end up losing it. Oh my God, by 4 points. We easily could be down 3 games to 1. Game 5, we lost. No. Anders Wahlgren, this dude is insane. All right, game 6 here. It's going to be in Toronto. Are they about to... I think this is a pretty big upset. Like, we haven't lost since round 1. And are they going to beat us, or are we forcing a game 7? It looks like we're forcing a game 7. We have an amazing fourth quarter. Holy crap. Mobley with 20 and 15. Shepard finishes with 27. Murray with 26. Game 7 at the Staples Center. We get off to an amazing start. Let's go. Pat and Daniels, 7 points apiece to start this game off. Okay, so going into the second half, we are blowing them out. They don't really make up ground at all. We're up by 25. You didn't come to play in Game 7, Toronto. I think we're going to beat you 3 years in a row. I mean, you have a good third quarter. Yeah, you needed to have like a... Nah, we finished strong there. Yeah, we are going to win our 3rd straight. We're going to three-peat. No way. Tyson Daniels inside. Okay, yeah, everything's got to be going our way. Mobley's got 22. Or no, that's Keegan Murray, 22 and 15. Dyson Daniels, 15, 6 and 8. Not shooting the ball their best, though. 13, 7 and 5 for Reed Shepard. Yeah, they got Lance Fox and Anders Wahlgren there in that front court. That's a really good front court because Fox was like a top center prospect a while ago. Murray in the corner. He's going to knock that down 100%. I wonder who Finals MVP is going to be. I'm guessing it's going to be Evan Mobley, but I'm not too sure. So I think when we won our finals, yeah, last year and the year before since you swept, we did win them in Toronto. But we're going to win Game 7 in LA in a blowout. It was never really close, but at least we're going to win at home at the Crypto.com arena in front of our home fans. That is pretty cool. What does Mobley have? He's got 22 and 12. Let's just score inside. Yeah, too easy with him. And 1. All right, I should probably stop scoring. No gamemanship or sportsmanship from me here because there was 8 or 7 seconds left in this game as I scored. Alton Patton had 20 in this game, and the LA Lakers win again. We three-peated. Evan Mobley is hyped. Dyson Daniels now has won his 3rd straight championship. Lonzo's hyped. He's got another ring. Keegan Murray's hyped. Delano Banton Revenge Series. Didn't even mention that. Tyus Jones is hyped as well on the bench. So Keegan Murray got Finals MVP last year. Dyson Daniels 2 years ago. Who's going to get it this time around? I don't see Evan Mobley in the front of that line. I see Dyson. I see Shepard. I see Murray. I see Patton. Imagine Patton won it. And it's going to go to Evan Mobley. It's got it, right? Yep. Evan Mobley is going to get his first Finals MVP. That is pretty cool. Unless he got one in Cleveland, but yep, there he is. And the LA Lakers have won another ring. Mobley balled out in those 7 games. Definitely deserving. So yeah, we win the 2031 championship. We've gone to 4 straight NBA Finals. Nobody's done that since the Golden State Warriors back from 2015, excuse me, to 2019, where they went to 5 in a row. No, Evan Mobley has gotten a Finals MVP before in Cleveland. So that was year 9. We're going to do one more year of the franchise for year 10. Okay, well, that Lonzo Ball trade. I really set you up good, Boston. I know we've won a bunch of rings, so I shouldn't care, but that pick is projected number 1. That is from the trade. And that pick ends up at number 2. So they've had 2 number 2 overall picks in that Emmanuel Quickly trade as well for Lonzo Ball. So Joseph Starks goes number 1. Judd Reynolds out of Clemson. Whoa. He ends up going number 2, 18 years old. I probably would have taken him or Chucky Green there. We ended up with Randy Reeves at 30 and Jim Morris Sr. at 73. You're a senior at age 22, but he's a 73 overall. I might have said age 73. Lonzo opts in as expected. Xavier Booker could lead the Western Conference. AD opts out. He got a 1+1 from New York. We do have to pay Alton Patton some money. He does want a decent amount. Dalen Terry's most likely gone. He's a 5-star system fit. I mean, I'd bring him back on a 1-year deal. Tyus Jones I would bring back just for like the minimum. And after moratorium, let's sign Patton to a 4-year deal. I'd like to bring back Tyus Jones on the minimum for 2 years, 100%. Oh my God, can I actually sign Embiid? That would be sick. So we get Tyus Jones back on that 2-year deal. Embiid would be our backup center. We get Patton and we get Embiid. Embiid is ring chasing. You'll love to see it. Omar Yurt 7. He's been a Laker before. Yeah, Embiid ended up going to New York, then traded to Boston. Well, we know that Philly ended up getting Jokic. Player progression, no regression or progression within the top 4. Murray at an 84. That just seems low, man. We do have to cut somebody from our roster. It's going to be probably Jim Morris Sr. No, it's going to be William Wheeler, who was the 68th overall pick last year. And yeah, it's going to be Shepard as the starting point guard again. We're not going to start Gordon over Murray. Embiid's just going to get 10 minutes a night. Dalen Terry's not even going to play. Neither will Tyus Jones, most likely. Waters, 25. Gordon, about 17. About 26 to Lonzo. I think that's good with me. Well, I guess we don't really need Embiid to play if we have Gordon, but I kind of want to play Embiid. We're going to do 35 to the front court as well as Dyson Daniels, 30 to Patton, and then we'll do about 27 to Reed Shepherd. 4-star balance. This is going to be the final year, like I mentioned. For the final season, Marty Waters just tore a ligament in his elbow. I've never seen somebody drop 25 overalls, or at least I haven't seen that in a while. So yeah, Dalen Terry is just going to take his minutes. He'll probably play like 15. I don't think Embiid's that good anymore, so I don't really want to play him too much. Anton Gordon can get about 23 minutes, and then we'll do about 30 to Shepherd and then 31 to Patton. So we start off the season 6-1. I think we'll be okay. All right, so the new year is about to hit. We are 29-34. Can we make that 30-4? Well, right before the new year hits. Keegan Murray dislocates his left patella. He's out 2 to 4 months. I mean, no Murray, no problem. We end up beating the Wizards by 36 points, and then we beat the Nuggets. We dropped 135 on their heads. Reed Shepherd, 25 points there. He's averaging a career high this season. He's just been such an elite three-point shooter for us. Evan Mobley is leading us in scoring and rebounding and averaging 4 assists a night, leading us in blocks as well. There's Dyson Daniels, Keegan Murray. So I wonder who's going to step up scoring the ball. We have 8 double-digit figures. The only people that are in double figures that have played a decent amount is Dalen Terry and Joel Embiid. We just beat the Thunder to go to 33-4. Okay, we are 38-5. We are not slowing down. Keegan Murray is still hurt. We just can't stop winning. All right, we have lost about 3 games since I last saw you guys. We are... I forgot what that said, but Cade Cunningham and Victor Wembanyama are your all-star starters. Did we get anybody else? Yep, Evan Mobley is a starter. Dyson Daniels makes his 4th all-star game, I think all in a row. We're 45-8, not going to make any moves for the final season. I just love this team too much. Just change it up. Like, I'm re-signing Evan Mobley 100%. He's getting a new 3-year deal from us. I would even give him a no-trade clause. Lonzo Ball's a free agent. I don't know. Reed Shepherd I would like to bring back. And then Keegan Murray... No, we just gave him 1 last year. And Marty Waters just kills him, man, since he's been inserted into the starting lineup with Murray being hurt. Like 19, 23, 15. Like, he's just an elite shooter. If you look at the field goals, like, this is crazy. Evan Mobley strains his left Achilles. He's out 2 to 4 weeks. That's fine. He should be healthy for the playoffs. All right, so we finished up the season. We're fully healthy. 68-14. Wemby takes home MVP in his age 28 season. I mean, he's definitely on pace for that Hall of Fame career. Joseph Stark's Rookie of the Year. He was the #1 overall pick by the Warriors. Trey Johnson, we versed him last year in the finals when he was in Toronto. I don't know if we faced him in the playoffs when he was on Utah, but he wins 6th Man of the Year for the Bulls. Depoy goes to Wemby. Ken Bonner, Most Improved, 8th overall pick in 2029, and Darvin Ham, another Coach of the Year award. I believe we also got Executive of the Year. Nobody on All-NBA first team for the Lakers. It's been a minute since that's happened. But yeah, I feel like the best players in the league have been like LaMelo Ball. He's been up there. And then I would say you would have Mobley, Booker, Wembanyama. Shout out to Cam Whitmore, who's been up there as one of the best players in the league. Cade Cunningham as well. You got Morant, Garland on second team, Mobley, Anders Walgren, and Nikola Jokic, who has a lower left leg stress fracture. Jeez, try saying lower left leg 5 times fast. Actually, that's not that hard to do. Ian Jackson, he was a cool player in Detroit. But yeah, we didn't get anybody else here. Anybody on all defensive team? Yeah, we'll be on all defensive second team. We are the 1 seed in the Western Conference, taking on the Minnesota Timberwolves in round 1. They got Josh Giddey. He's in his age 29 season. Shot 46 from 3. Ron Holland, tired of losing to us in Toronto. Well, now you're going to do it here in Minnesota. Adrian McLeod. It's a nice power forward and Killel Moore at center. They got Dylan Harper at the point guard spot. And here were the final season stats. Mobley leading the way in scoring. Dyson Daniels, his first 20-point per game season. It's probably because Murray ended up getting hurt. And for the playoffs, I don't really want to play Joel Embiid. He's not very good. He'll still collect his ring. Yeah, Dalen Terry's getting about 10 minutes. Gordon, good player. I like him a lot, but he's going to get about 18. I think it's just going to look like this. I think so. Round 1 against Minnesota. We are going to be down 2-1. Okay, what's going on? Game 1, won by 13. Game 2, we lost by 9. We'll be at 32-13. Game 3, we lost by 22. Ugh. What's going on here? Game 4, we end up winning. I might, they have a 7-1 power forward. If we go down 3-2, I was going to say, I might have to start Gordon at the 5 and Mobley at the 4 and move Murray to the bench to get some height. We had 4 guys score 22 points. All right, and can we win in 6? No, we go to a game 7. I'm not going to make any switches. Oh, no. We're trying to win 4 in a row. All right, we get off to a great start. Good first half. solid third quarter. And yeah, we are going to beat the Timberwolves to advance. Going to 7 games in round 1 is scary. Mobley had 38, 11, and 6, though. He's a beast. Now we have Memphis here in round 2. They got Trey Mann, Amari Bailey, Dylan Mitchell, Kuminga, Walker Kessler. I think that Minnesota team was a lot better. So I think we're going to have no problem against them. I don't know why I simulated the round. I haven't normally done that, but we end up winning in 6. The Knicks, do they still have AD? They do. All right, so it's cool to see AD play in New York for 3 years. In round 2, in round 2, Mobley averaged 23 and 12. Now we have the 2-seeded Jazz. Isaiah Collier, Paul McNeil, Cam Whitmore, Gregory Jackson, Onyeka Okongwu. They have Edwards, Thomas off the bench. Let's see. You got Detroit, Boston there on the Eastern Conference side. We are 3 games away from going to our 5th straight NBA Finals. Jazz win game 2. We definitely look vulnerable these playoffs. We're down 2-1. We were down 2-1 to Minnesota. Were we down 2-1 to Memphis? Wow, we dropped 167 in game 2. Good lord. No, we were up 2-1. All right, game 4, excuse me. We lose it. We haven't been down 3-1 in forever. Oh no. All right, I'm gonna switch up the rotation a little bit. Terry, that's fine. Gordon, 16. Alonzo, 23. Waters, you're elite as hell, but yeah, you're going to have to get 20 minutes. Shepard, I think you're going to play about 27. Patton, 31's fine. Let's do 37 to these guys. 38 to Mobley. 38 to Daniels. Game number 5. We end up winning. We stay alive. We went by 1 point. We were 1 point away. No. That is scary. I mean, yes, but no. And we get eliminated. Oh, our final streak ends. That Jazz team was good. Cam Whitmore is your finals, Western Conference Finals MVP. Cade in the East. We ended up losing by 11. You know what, though? GG's to Utah. Utah versus Detroit. And the Jazz sweep them. So at least we lost to the team that won it all. So yeah, that is going to wrap out this Lakers franchise series. I hope you guys enjoyed the 3-parter. This was a lot of fun. I think this is really cool. It's like a mix of the franchise series like you saw most recently with the Supersonics and my rebuilds. We could be fully invested into these teams. And since I make it 3 episodes, we could do like a 10-year series here. We really couldn't win it all with LeBron towards the end. We had some unluckiness. And then we finally went to the finals in 2028. We did not look back. We went to 3 in a row after that. After losing to the Pistons, we beat the Raptors all 3 years. Man, I feel bad to be a Raptors fan. The Pistons go back to the finals, but they end up getting swept by the Jazz. Here have been all the MVPs. We had Evan Mobley win 2 for us. And that was it. I guess AD never won. Maybe it was just Defensive Player of the Year. We didn't have any Rookie of the Years. 6th Man of the Year. Shout out to Casey Wall. Shout out to a lot of Miami Heat and Detroit Pistons winning it. Yeah, James Harden won it a couple times. We did get Russ getting it in year 1, which made no sense. Depoy, yeah, AD did get it twice. Giannis got it a bunch. Wemby and Booker got it a bunch. Most Improved, we didn't. Oh, no, yeah, we did get one with Alton Patton. All NBA first teams, I mean, yeah, there was a bunch here. And then Coach of the Year, Darvin Ham has won it the last 5 seasons. We had nobody lead the league in points per game. Rebounds per game, Mobley and AD. Nobody in assist. Steals, no. Blocks, no. Minutes, no. And then here is the Hall of Fame. We could see who made it these last couple of seasons. Yeah, you had pretty much really good players in real life. And here's the team history. We now have 20 rings for the Lakers. Let me know if you guys did enjoy this franchise series by dropping a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. Could we maybe get to 2,000 likes for the final episode? I already have the next team in mind, so drop your predictions down below. It's going to be a fun one. I'm excited. Thank you all if you watched every single minute of this franchise series, this 3-parter, probably over or close to 3 hours of content. And I'll catch you all on the next one. Peace.